Hello beautiful people and welcome to a fantastic episode in which we're gonna talk about everything regarding the Enigma Dominators. I'm gonna explain you briefly how this works. For those of you which are kind of lazy to read all this stuff in here, we're gonna go through the rewards, I'm gonna give you my recommendation, and you know what, at the end of this episode I'm gonna do you one better. Because we are expecting a new hero to come next week and we have some information regarding that, so stay tuned towards the end of this episode in order to get also those information. So in here, let's actually start with the preview tab, which kind of explains how this will gonna work. So on the map, on which we're gonna go into a second, we're also gonna have some neutral cities on which you can declare war and you can get some rewards from there. And of course, taking consideration that this Ultimate Dominator event, it's all about a faction. So it's no longer about your server. So pay attention to that. Obviously, if we go to the second tab, which is the battle overview, it explains you exactly how this works with these neutral cities. Because you are able to declare war to these neutral cities, which you're going to see in a second on the map. And then there's going to be a boss appearing on the map, and depending on the amount of damage your faction done on that boss, you will be able to win that neutral city and get some extra rewards. What's also super important to mention in here, that it will also open the Enigma realm and you will be able to farm some beasts, but also on top you will be able to invade enemies' realms to steal treasure keys, and I'm gonna show you also the rewards in a second. So this is pretty much everything regarding this. Obviously, super worth it to take a moment and read all this, but it's kind of pretty much like the old Ultimate Dominator event. And now let's jump into the super important information. So you see it's gonna start in 24 hours from now, and what you're seeing here, this is the preparation stage, and it's gonna start with the preparation stage on the 8th of December. But what's super important here to mention is actually the 4 rounds. Second round is gonna start at the 13th of December. The third round is gonna start on 18th of December, and obviously the last round is gonna start on the 23rd of December, and it's gonna end with the round settlement, which is the 27th of December this year. Good. Now let's come to the by far the most important tab within here, which I strongly advise you to already start to study, and this is the map. And why is this so important? You see the neutral cities, and I'm going to show you a bit more in a second. So this is basically the level 1. Capturing, you see basically also the rewards are, from my perspective, kind of weak. I mean, let me know in the comments what you think about it, but it's kind of only blue pets, blue catalysts, 100 gems. This is a bit too less. And obviously we're also going to have vault rewards in here, and this you find basically XP for the pets on top. That's the level 1, but we also have level 2 and level 3, and this is, for example, the level 2 city, and here you already see you are getting now 2 boxes with random purple pets, which again still kind of weak. And what's super important here to mention is actually these contribution points. We're going to get to that in a second, because I will also going to give you my recommendation when it comes down which items should you prioritize from the store. So that's the level 2, and obviously also we have the level 3, and this is kind of a bit better rewards. Again, purple pets, random ones, and purple catalyst. And when we see the vault rewards, we get these boxes which kind of look shiny, but still I would have actually preferred a box which allow me to pick the specific pet which I need, also with those extras like type of pet and the other thing, which is bear, deer, and so on. Good. So this is the level 3. We're also going to have the Void City in here, and the contest will going to start in round 4, the final battle. Good. So what is super important, your server management must already start to study this, because this is a faction war, meaning you're going to team up to other servers. So it's super worth it to see exactly what servers are around you. Maybe you already can start talk to them regarding some tactics. Obviously, this is gonna help you a lot. Good, so that's pretty much this tab over here. Obviously, we can see the battle preparation, which is gonna start in 24 hours from now. You see here, we're also gonna have units donation. When it comes down to this, dear beautiful people, please pay attention. Only if you donate your units, only donate your units which are within in your base. Never ever touch the units which are in your bag. These are by far the most valuable units which you have. And also take in consideration the amount of units you want to donate, because you want to have your base full by the time the battle actually starts. So what else we have in here? Also, we're gonna have a faction tech in which you can use these thingies to donate and get these technologies up. We also have here a mining hub, and there are going to be a lot of nodes. You are able to set your margin there. You are able to attack other players. This is kind of the rewards we see here. For example, purple catalyst, a class item, and some other bunch of stuff. And of course, we have the Dominator realm, which will be unlocked once this neutral city will be occupied. And of course, we have the faction treasuries in here. And here you see the couple of rewards. Again, this box sadly gives you a random pet. This is also a great one, having the top tier catalyst, and of course these points. And how about we go now into the store and have a look what you can get with these items. So for that, we have the rewards tab in here. And first of all, let's have a look at the rank rewards. For each single round, you're gonna get the rewards. This is actually the final round. And if we have a look at the rewards, basically, again, from my perspective, I think the rewards are kind of super weak. So just only for holograms, some materials, some universal formation guides. I think these rewards are extremely weak. Of course, we can have a look at the elite ranking rewards. And you see there is actually no difference between the dominant and the subordinate war zone, which means the server which is part of the team but not the leader of the team. So let me know in the comments, guys, what is your opinion regarding these rewards? I think Rework Games should have been far more generous. So here we see also the details. This is the neutral city. I already have shown you this. This is for level 2, this is for level 3, and this is for the void city, which we're gonna fight for. Okay, so up next we have the achievements. You know this basically from Terra Aurora or Eternal Lands, because you have a couple of quests which you can do, and this is going to be super important. And you see among this, of course, doing your daily task definitely going to help a lot, because you're getting these contribution points, and also you have achievements for the battle. Some of them is going to be kind of very difficult actually to achieve, and most likely you remember this from the last Ultimate Dominator event. Good. Now let's have a look at the store, and here we actually have two tabs. Now, very important, let's start with the merit store. You are getting points from the battle, so killing stuff. What's super important here to mention is that the items within here will be resetted every now and then. Therefore, please pay attention on what you're spending your military tokens on. So what's kind of super nice, definitely the units, I'm not gonna lie, definitely the universal formations. And then after this is basically just the Odinium. Pretty much everything else is kind of useless. And now let's check the contribution store. Super important. And here you really have to pay attention at the items positioned on the left side of the screen. Why? Because you have a 50% discount on them, and obviously this is gonna have the highest value for you, and you should definitely focus on these ones. I strongly advise you not to take the items which have actually a normal price, so have a bit patient. But this is exactly what you're getting with these contribution points. And yeah, there are a lot of things in here, and honestly speaking, I would have expected to have somehow a base kit tied to this Ultimate Dominator event light version, but I don't see any. So anyways, beautiful people, this is pretty much it. Of course, we have a Hall of Glory. You are used to that. We also have the Warzone appearance. This is going to get unlocked later on. And you know what? I promised you at the beginning of the video, we want to talk about potentially the next hero coming next week, now in the month of December. And this is slightly higher than speculations. We are expecting an Air Force hero, a support hero, by the way, and this is going to be very similar to this Mr. Kai. Now, if this is the case, beautiful people, I have two very important suggestions for you guys. Suggestion number one, always take advantage of any monthly heroes and the offer being made to you to unlock these heroes for free with gems. So always unlock those heroes. You never know in which direction the meta will gonna go in the future due to other items being implemented in TOPWAR. And the recommendation number two, obviously keep an eye on this channel, because I will definitely gonna review this hero. But other than this hero Kai was a solid alternative together with Duke, together with Cranston. But this meta, the aka regular attack meta, was actually never stronger than the dedicated Air Force meta, which by the way, you probably saw it enough times in my videos, but I'm gonna show it to you one last time. This is exactly the one. Tigress, you can also use Brady if you want to, Mr. Storm Shadow, and Mr. Abad. So beautiful people, I hope this video was super interesting. If you have questions, please leave them in the comment. I will also gonna want to ask you a small favor due to me being still actually in recovery, not 100% at the strength which I had in the past. I will gonna highly welcome you guys helping each other in the comments of the videos, but I also gonna try my best to answer as many questions as possible. As always, beautiful people, I think it's super worth it to support what supports you back, and the best way to do so is actually 100% free, because that means you should subscribe to this channel. Obvious, watch my videos till the end. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Ciao.